the channel. Gay Day only happens once per week. Hey everyone, it's PresleyActingGames.com here and welcome to Gay Day. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the big experiences of being LGBT+, which is talking a lot about being LGBT+, especially right after you come out. This is a normal phenomenon. Yeah, it's phenomenon, I think. I'm pretty sure. I have noticed it in nearly all of my friends after they've come out, and in YouTubers after they've come out, and in myself after I came out. It seems to be a huge part of being LGBT+. When you come out, you are letting the world know something, or your friends, or whoever you came out to. You're letting that person know this huge part about yourself that you've never talked about before, and that is an incredibly freeing experience. It's a breath of fresh air to be able to finally speak about this thing that you've been keeping a secret for however long you've been keeping it for. It's incredible and it feels amazing. And so when people are out, especially if they are out to everyone that they know, it's a huge part of them, and they're going to talk about it because they've been keeping it secret for so long. In my experience, right after I come out, basically every other word that came out of my mouth is gay, and trust me, it still kind of is. But now I live my life, and I talk about being LGBT+ when it comes up, other than just constantly mentioning it. And imagine something that you love, this show that you fall in love with, and you keep telling your friends about it because you want everyone to experience it and you love it a lot. And yeah, maybe your friends will find it annoying that you're constantly talking about this show, but at least they're aware of it now, and your friends still love you because you're you, and whether you're obsessed with this show or not, it's the same kind of thing. But it's a normal thing, and so if your friends are doing this, if your friend just came out and is talking a lot about being LGBT+, please just let them. It's their journey, and it may be really annoying at times, but it's a big part of coming out, to be able to talk about that for the very first time. A really good example of this is Gert from the Marvel TV shows Runaways on Hulu. It's really good, you should totally watch it. And at first, I was honestly kind of offended by Gert because she is this social justice stereotype of mentioning being a social justice warrior constantly and talking constantly about social justice. And it is kind of annoying at first. And believe me, I'm not saying that being social justice-y is bad and annoying, because come on, have you met me? I talk about it a lot still. But now I live my life and I'm still super social justice-y, and I am a lesbian, but I don't let that overtake everything I talk about and think about, you know? And Gert has great development over the first season, and hopefully the second season is not out yet. I'm so excited. But where she gets better about not talking about it constantly, and she acknowledges that it is kind of annoying and she is going a little bit overboard. And it's the same with LGBT+ people. They will calm down. Just let them talk about it, because it's such a big deal. And it's such an amazing thing to finally be able to talk about it. I can't stress that enough. It's a big deal. It's mind-blowing to be able to talk about these feelings for the first time, right? So let them have it. Let them talk. Let them have a good time. Because it is just having a good time. And I assume you still love your friends, even if they're talking about something and being a little bit overboard and annoying with it. And yeah, if you're talking about it a lot, you can consider stopping. That sounds kind of really rude. I'm so sorry. But like, you can consider talking about it less, because there are other things that are a big part of your life as well. Your whole life isn't being LGBT+. And that was a hard thing for me to realize, because I felt like I had to take on this identity of being gay. I was the lesbian kid now. That was my identity, and I had to take that on full force and become stereotypical. I had to talk about it all the time because it was my identity, and I was one of the first LGBT+ people who came out, I should say, in my friend group. And so talking about it all the time became my brand, TM. And so I wanted to stick to that, but then I realized I have a life. And I have friends that I love, and I talk about them all the time. And I have shows and movies that I love, which I talk about on my podcast. Wink, wink, go listen to my podcast, please. And so I have all sorts of things that are so important to me, and I don't have to just be the LGBT+ kid. I can be me, Presley. It's not all I talk about anymore, and I'm glad, because I am more me than I was when I first came out. Which sounds very ironic because coming out is always viewed as this, no, you're finally being you. But sometimes it puts a lot of pressure on you to talk only about that. Because now I'm super much me. Yeah, sure, we're going with that. That's just, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm super much me, and I talk about a lot of things on my mind and not just being LGBT+. That was a really redundant way to say all of that stuff, but that's fine. I'm ranting. I'm a little bit sugar high right now. It's cool. You're cool with it, I hope. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to press the subscribe button down below to see more videos like this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!